Take a little of your pistachio cream, just a little drizzle for the inside. We're gonna have more on the frosting, so this is just a little sneaky snake in there, you know? All right, and then you're going to tight roll it all the way up like a cinnamon roll. Once it's rolled up, then we're going to cut it into our cinnamon rolls. See how good that's gonna be. Grab you a baking dish, add some parchment. I always want to do this hack. So smart. And then you're going to lay your cinnamon rolls in, cut that up. Popping these in the oven, 400 degrees, until they're golden browned and delicious. All right, every cinnamon roll needs frosting, of course, so we're gonna take the rest of our mascarpone cheese, and we're gonna give it a pale green tint with our pistachio. Get that mixed together, add in a little splash of heavy cream, 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, and then a little pinch of salt to bring out all that good flavor. One final mix. Quality control. That's heavenly. Heavenly. Look at these cutie patooties. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Get your frosting on while it's warm, and it's gonna kinda turn into a little bit of a glazy icing. Y'all, these are about to be the best thing you eat all week. Look at that. This might be the greatest creation that you can make with the pistachio paste. Y'all are gonna need to trust me. Totally worth your first purchase of pistachio cream just to make the cinnamon rolls. It's like warm and gooey, and it tastes rich like money. I feel rich eating this. 13 out of 10, you're gonna wanna make the pistachio cream cinnamon roll. For my final trick, a Dubai chocolate berry trifle. Have you seen the Dubai chocolate strawberries? Hopefully we'll show a little clip here of what they are, because they're just like strawberries coated in the pistachio cream and chocolate with a little shredded phyllo on there, and you just get like the perfect bite. If we know that combination is a winner on strawberries, then I think it's gonna be a winner on all berries. This is the one that's gonna blow everybody's mind when you show up with this one, you know what I mean? This will be my first time using the katafi, which is just shredded phyllo. A lot of the recipes tell you to chop this up. Sometimes it comes in like a big piece and you chop it up. This one's already chopped, so that makes it easy. But what you have to do is you have to toast it in butter. So we'll do that first and have that ready. All right, melt my butter and then add in the katafi. I have no idea how much I need, because we're just winging it. See, it's starting to turn. We want it to all be golden brown. You want to do this on about a medium heat, and it's going to take about 10 minutes until all of this is evenly browned. And that's what you're looking for, that each little piece is kind of evenly toasted. I kind of want to see. I've never had this by itself. Not much flavor, but you can taste like a toasty, like cracker. That's kind of what it tastes like. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side and we melt our chocolate. Double boiler is gonna be your best way to melt your chocolate. It'll stay creamy and you can control the heat better. Place a bowl that's bigger than your pot over a pot of barely simmering water, because you want that heat to be gentle. And then in goes your chocolate chips. And you're just gonna melt that, stirring occasionally until it's perfect. Beautiful, creamy milk chocolate. Component 1, component 2, and then component 3 is just as easy. We're gonna have that pistachio green layer. I'm just mixing 2 kinds because that's what I have. I like them when they have the little crunchy bits in there, so. And then a little bit of tahini. Tahini is just ground sesame seeds. If you could totally like leave that out, it just kind of adds like a nuttiness to this mixture. All right, so those are our components. Now we just build it like the cup, but bigger and better. Get yourself a trifle bowl or any kind of deep bowl. So that this will stay melty and creamy looking, I'm gonna add in just a little bit of liquid neutral oil. I'm doing coconut oil. You can do anything neutral. The only thing I'm gonna say, you can have all of this prepped in advance, but I would not layer it until you're gonna serve it. You don't wanna make this and then refrigerate it for a while, because the chocolate's gonna get hardened. This is kind of like a make it and then just let it sit out till you're ready. So when they do the cups, they kind of drizzle the chocolate all around. So I'm gonna put chocolate in first, then just kind of like swirl the bowl. You can kind of use a spatula to kind of like run it up along the side a little bit. It'll transfer throughout. Once your berries go to mix in and you get some of that juiciness in there, it's like an art project, you know? And then in goes our berries. Okay, and then you're gonna do about half of your pistachio cream. Okay, and then half of our taffy. It's the combination of this melty chocolate with that pistachio cream. That's what dreams are made of. Who knew after making Dubai chocolate desserts for one day, I'd be obsessed. Let's take a moment to appreciate the work of art, all the perfect bites that you can see. Juiciness, creaminess, and crunchiness, all in one beautiful package. Somebody's gotta bring this to their next party. That's all I'm saying. Look at it, perfect bite. You've had chocolate covered strawberries, obviously. It's like taking that and multiplying it by 100. But with that pistachio cream, it adds like this kind of creamy nuttiness that you don't get in the old version, you know what I mean? The blackberry, oh my God, that might be better than the strawberry. I will eat this entire bowl and convince myself that I'm just eating fruit salad. Something about the juiciness with the richness and the crunch is just like the bowl of perfect bites, so you know I'm gonna lean into that hard. You get the ultimate decadent richness from the baklava, but the cinnamon roll, if I could wake up to that every morning, my life could end, and I'd be happy. I'm a fan. Pick up a jar of pistachio cream next time you go to the grocery store and make one of these treats and thank me later. I had never tasted it before today, and now it's in my top 3 favorite foods.